What's up, y'all? Welcome to your general collective tarot. That's right, tarot card reading right now. So, I don't know what this message is about, but the energy just seems a little, we'll just say awkward. So, I'm going to pull some cards here because I'm having a fantastic day. Hopefully, you are too. Appreciate you being here. All right, so let's get into shuffling and see what's up. Okay, like I said, some kind of awkward energy. Weird, I don't know. It almost feels apologetic, but with an ego. Let's see. Oh. Well, that changes the whole story. Not really, though. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So, with the unapologetic part that I was speaking of, that's the part where some person, you or somebody that you know, because, you know, this energy is fluid, they don't want to invest in other people. 9 of Pentacles. They don't want to be single anymore. But it's like there's no one on this person's level. That's why they're upside down. Because if they're like that, then they'd be, glorious and looking good and, out there, stable, confident, all that jazz. So they could be looking for something if it was like that, but they're not. I don't know. This is just the start. This is just your energy. This is all how you're giving it to me. So let's get into story mode. Let's get it. Figure this out. See what this is really about. Oh, these things, don't worry about them. They're just weirdos. They do their own thing. They're kind of like motion activated. They're like little cup holder accessories, kind of light up the inside of your car with a drink. Cool looking through the water in your bottle of water, whatever. But I can only get them to do one mode, which is this. And there's like 4 modes. So I'm lost. Let's go. I read these directions like 17 times. Can't figure it out. Stuck in the head. Not sick in the head, stuck in the head. Yeah, somebody's definitely thinking way too hard about this. Meaning, I think they're trapping themselves in this negative energy about there's no one out there for me, so why should I bother? Like, looking good, smelling good, I'm doing my own thing or whatever, but there's no one. And I keep thinking about that. See the water? That's all the emotions. So you got 1 foot in your emotions, 1 foot out. Let's go. This is serious. I don't know. I'm feeling now like somber energy, right? Definitely feeling this kind of vibe for you. Okay? I think you're asking yourself in your head, is everybody immature? Does everybody have to I understand about safety and dating and shit. Pull a background check, see if they're a felon or whatever you need to do. But to stalk and spy people's profiles to learn them so then you can approach them dating, that's such manipulation. You have to old school way, trust the process. You have to go through it with the person to learn how they are. And I know, I've been there. People wear masks, full of shit. I get it. So it is like a protective mode that people go through that and be that way. But you don't want little, because you're giving big. This is why you don't want to invest. You don't want to invest in people that are, immature, childish, running games, like, spying, snooping, all the shit. That's what you're thinking about. Wow. I didn't know if this was going to last a long time, but this reading is going to be, please fasten your seatbelts. Yeah, you're not moving. Yeah, you're not moving. You're not even playing fun and flirty. You're just like, because you can't see past things here because you're wearing the blindfold. Okay? And you're trapped by your own mind, thinking that everyone's immature. Do something. Yeah. And with the Knight of Cups, you're not moving. You're not giving your emotions to anybody. Remember the 1 foot in, 1 foot out? And that 1 foot in your emotions is your back foot. So that's behind your front foot. So you're not moving with your emotions on people like this. No offense to people that are like this, but you want a grown up. You don't want somebody that's playing games and all this kids play. All right. Bye. Okay, we settled that up real quick. Let's keep going. Wow. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I think this is going to be like a 25-minute banger. So, like I said, no lifeguard on duty. Put your little floaties on, kick your feet up, grab your snacks now, because we're going to get deep right now. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, isn't that some Pat Sajak-ish? Wheel of Fortune, do something. Don't worry there, hero, Buttercup. Things are going to change. Yeah. Things are going to change. You know why? Because you're on top of it. Meaning the wheel. So I think you're going to break out of this mental imprisonment that you got going on. Do something. Hey. It's even harder to shut these things off. It's supposed to be motion sensor, but now it's being a douche. So I just got to shut it down. Take a nap. You're doing good. All right. And that little example of this lights, it's frustrating, but I'm not going to snap it in half because it's just going to be in the mail. I'll figure out how it works out, right? Like I said, I read the instructions like 500 times. And I never need to read instructions, dude. I just see it, put it together, it's done. But this was like Rubik's Cube. I still can't get it. So the overthinking and trying to, this is something small. I don't need to be bugging about it. It's not worth investing. I shut it right off. Okay, there you go. That's how you put those words into action. A demonstration. So if you want something better, then one, present yourself in a better fashion, because you can't come to people like this, because you're not going to be real, you're not going to be authentic. You're going to always be like, are you spying on me? Are you these people that just come in all fun and flirty, you're not willing to invest? So you're not going to show your hand. There we go. That's better. Strength card with the 4 of Swords. Kind of slipped out. With the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so you're coming out of it. Like I said, with the wheel there, you're good. You're coming into your self-worth here of understanding that you might just have to think that not everybody's going to be a full-grown adult, even though they are. And act accordingly and such towards a relationship. King of Cups, look at him. Solid foundation. This. You're emotionally stable and you want somebody to match that energy. Look at a concrete foundation. Solid feet on there. You're dipping your toes in the water a little bit because you got love. And you want to give it up. You know what I'm saying? So this embodying this King of Cups energy, definitely going to pull your head out of your arch. Because you'll find the peace there. Peace is in your own emotional maturity. That's where your strength lies. That's where you can get out of your head. Stop. See? Here's another example. Emotions, the water. Your foot in the back, second. That's the back burner. Your foot here is in the lead. So this is your mind versus your emotions with your feet. So that foot's behind in the water. You're holding back your emotions because you're too busy in your head. So now with the King of Cups, that back foot is what? Now on the solid foundation concrete platform. And you got that front foot now dipping into the water a little. With a weird looking fish over here. Okay? So that's where your strength is. That's where your peace is. That's where you can spin that wheel, Pat Sajak, and get the $1 million. So you need to get into that energy. Because there are options and choices. You're just not seeing them correctly because you got the blindfold on. Hello, Bueller. Love that movie. That was a great movie. Back in the 80s. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You gotta check it out. Yeah. And just because, us Gen Xers didn't have internet, didn't mean we didn't have technology. We had that 13-inch black and white TV, maybe VCR. We definitely had Atari and ColecoVision. We were rocking the Donkey Kong. Harry Frogger, let's go. Come on out. Okay, take your time now. This is like ready to give an offer, but now you're taking baby steps because you're going to weigh through your options. I'm going to stack them because it's a little short here for my normal spread. Spread it on. So I got to cram them up together. Okay? All right. There it is. Slow and steady. Didn't I just say take your time? Go slow. Don't just jump in. No lifeguard on duty. And really, like, I kind of feel your vibe. Like, good things come to those who wait. So if you're working on your emotional maturity through the relationships that you don't want and you're pushing them away, well, then you're kind of separating the wheat from the chaff. And then guess what? When you're done picking all the weeds, there's all the good stuff. We all go through it. See? We all go through it. But you'll get through it. It's a process of maybe not being so quick and ready to give. And then get disappointed when no one's like matching and returning your energy. I get it. I do, trust me. But there are options here for you to get out of this cycle. It's just an energy thing right now. Whether you're with somebody or not, I really feel this is just energy. I think some of you have been single for a hot minute, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to jump in. But bitch, there ain't no one there worth it. Because they're all like acting like kids, childish, immature. And you're not wanting that, okay? So don't give up yet. Yeah. So here, King of Wands reversed. So with that Nine of Pentacles, I'm feeling Empress energy. And now with the King of Wands in reverse, being slow and steady with the Nine of Pentacles, that's saying you need to get out of the head space, get into your heart space because you're going to attract. You don't have to move. Stay right there. Keep putting this mental jail that you put yourself in behind you. But still holding on to that one wand, which is the Ace of Wands, that King of Wands is holding it. That's that one that you're waiting for. That nobody else is like. That's where you find your peace, but also in your emotional self. So are we getting into love now? Are you starting to feel, oh my God? Shut up. Oh, Heavenly Lord, thank you for this blessing that I have. Did I not give you like 2 minutes of what these wands were in this reading? And immediately after, ka-chow. See, you're going to draw it to you. Because that's what's meant for you. Don't rush it. Partner. Take it slow. Kick it back. I mean, it's not saying that you can't, like, talk with people. Because you could still have small talk. You know what I mean? Because that Page of Swords, like, if you think about the page, it's like, represents a kid, immaturity, little. But the swords is your mind and your communication. So, to me, sometimes the Page of Swords could be like small talk. Do you get it? Yeah. Keeping things little. But still holding on to that wand is what you want, that passion. You want that one complete person that burns you every time in such a manner that your heart's just always on fire. Hear the cardinals and the birdies outside? It's like 6:15 in Texas. And they chirp every day, all day. That's definitely a cardinal, though. Yeah, let's keep going. Ooh. I won't spoil the fun seeing the 8 of Wands with the 6 of Cups, but let's keep going. Kind of peeked a little bit. Okay. So, it's no big secret. Okay. It's no big secret to this problem, this issue. Thinking everybody's always the same and they can't match your energy and give what you would give, so you pull back. Thinking, washed up, I'm done. But you're not. So hang tight, homie. Let's go. Wow, this is kind of really deeper than I thought. I wasn't expecting this. But it's somehow satisfying. See? Not everybody's the devil. Not everybody's keeping secrets. Not everybody's manipulating. But there is an element of self-sabotage. Because see, you chain yourself to people that aren't, like I said, in your energy, on your level, and you're locked in with them. Now you got to break the chain. You got to cut the cord. You got to cut the tie. You got to do whatever you got to do because it's not for you. Feel me? It's okay. Like I said, we all go through that. Some of these are karmic relationships to teach us how to be in a relationship, how to care for one, how to keep one going, or even how to want one. Let's go. I've been watching these reaction videos. Dude, it's cool. Like, I love the diversity, man. That's why I love YouTube. But, we got this love-hate thing going on. But no shade. You know what I'm saying? Business is business, but the truth is the truth. So when the diversity pops up of, like, let's say this black dude's doing some kind of, like, what are those, response videos or reaction videos. He was watching Tool, like the band Tool, the heavy metal band Tool. And stereotypically, like, black dudes don't like heavy metal music. But when I seen this dude jamming with it, giving the reactions of it, I was like, yeah, that's badass. And it turns out that the dude actually, I don't know if he's a musician or some shit, but he definitely understands notes and can follow the beat, no matter what beat it is. And I was like, whoa, dude, you're breaking down like these riffs, like you're falling in love with this band. And I was like, yeah, it was so sweet. And I think, we need to all kind of get out of that box of those stereotypes of, oh, you can't like heavy metal music because, you're of a certain color or whatever. And honestly, like, black people aren't even black. They're like brown. Brown. Shit, I'm brown when I got tan. I know how to get ghetto. But those are stupid stereotypes. And my ass is white as Casper's the ghost, right? So if we can poke fun at ourselves, it's that much easier when somebody pokes back at us. So we're breaking those divides, we're breaking those subconscious programmed freaking stereotypes. And accepting things for what they are when you like them or not. And that all kind of falls into this reading for you. Well, so you won't have to worry about being stabbed in the back or betrayed by the rightful person that is meant to be in your life. So picking the weeds is cool, man. It's okay. Finding yourself is okay. Learning yourself is okay. Understanding what you like is okay. Understanding what you don't like is even better. It's all the trial. It's all the process of understanding what is right for you by you, not by anybody else, other than the person you want to be with, because you got to be on some kind of match level of attractiveness, same mentality. We can all have differences of opinions, but it don't have to be war. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Well, that's kind of different. Meaning whoever this person is, because the 9 of Cups in reverse is, this is like a wish fulfillment if it was upright, but it's not. So we're not looking at that because it's on top of the Ace of Wands. And no secrets, no trickery, no manipulation, no betrayals. This becomes now the pull I mentioned earlier. You don't have to put your emotions out there to be like, oh, you're the love of my life and let's get married right now. And it's not having to be like that, because it's already going to be like that. So as long as you stay in the energy of King of Cups, you're going to draw that to you. Ka-chow. Yeah. Wow, 2256. Let's throw a couple more cards down. Look at this champ. Keep going. Loving it. That one's a turd. I don't know about that. Yeah, I charged them up and everything too. It's kind of cool. Just not random like that. 7 of Swords. Let's get another one. Okay. 7 of Swords, Page of Cups. In your mind, you know that you're hoping for someone to come and be attracted to you, to be pulled to talk to you, to make a message, to offer you. Because this dude's straight looking back at this Page of Cups. So 7 of Swords could be, a hope and a wish. So you're hoping that someone would come in and make you an offer. Send you a message. Okay? And not every time when this fish is in the cup, fishes are smelly. Because when you buy fish, it's raw. But when you cook it, it's not. So they could be wanting to take you out. Fish fry. Something. Ooh, hold on real quick. My pool vacuum is charged. Yeah, I don't plug it. All right. Because the longer you keep your devices plugged in, full charged, well, then you're just depleting the duration of the battery's life. Ooh. Okay. So this is something you've been hoping for. Hoping Aquarius energy. This person might be an Aquarius. It could be humanitarian. But definitely something is brewing in the starlights. The stars are aligning here with your emotions. So this is almost making me feel like a wish that you want, but you don't have to get it because it's coming to you. You just have to do one other thing to clear something out for this to be attracted to you. Bam. That's it. Story mode's over. Wow. That is exactly what I was hoping for you. Ten of Cups. Ooh, look at that rainbow. Look at the kids dancing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you all have a family. Maybe you already got your own kiddo and now you're going to have a blended family. But it looks like you're going to be very happy. Get the ending. Verdict time. Okay, how's this going to turn out? Even though it was pretty sweet ending. Victory. Just put some money in the tip jar. Thank you. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Appreciate that. Your worries are over. Your worries are over. So don't stress, my pet. Just work on your mental, your mental side. Anxiety, stress, overthinking, settle that shit down. Start getting back into your heart space. Leave your crown chakra alone. Okay? It's had enough. It's overloaded and you're not getting anywhere. You're just spinning wheels. Once you hit the brakes on your brain, then guess what? Your heart starts beating and taking over. It's kind of like a battery and an alternator, right? If you shut off, well, let's see, you put a battery in with the alternator, and as soon as you turn it over, it starts the car, the juice from the battery goes to the alternator. And it stays with the alternator. But then it can go back to the battery. But you're charging the alternator. So once that alternator gets to a certain voltage, it continuously keeps going until you shut off the car. But it shuts the power off from the battery. So you only need a little kick in the ass, which is the battery starting the alternator, and then you can get it and you can keep going. But don't shut it off, because you got something big coming. All right, that's it. I'm done. 28 minutes and 09 seconds on the clock. Like I said, I thank you for being here. Appreciate your time. I was just kind of sitting on this energy, being like, let me just see what's going on. Otherwise, I'm pulling grass and rocks and shoveling and cleaning the pool. I'm just got shit going on. Laundry, whatever. I don't like laundry. I like washing and drying, but it's the folding that kills me. Yeah. So taking applications for professional laundry folders. Just kidding. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, and be well. Enjoy that, and I'll see you on the next one.